Jai Shri Krishna. Today's video is about the natural disasters in 2023, especially the earthquake in Morocco a few hours back, which has devastated an entire town or city in the place and caused the death of over 1,000 people. And this video is to understand exactly what were the astrological combinations behind this disaster, and how astrology was ahead of other sciences in predicting the time frame of excess seismic activity. So we've discussed this in my previous videos, wherein there is a very clear mention that there could be strong earthquakes between July and August, not only earthquakes but even floods, etc. So what we have seen till date is that, first of all, we had a very heavy bout of rainfall, the highest in 140 years in China, which resulted in a lot of flooding. We had landslides in northern India, that is Uttarakhand, which were also quite devastating. We had wildfires around the world. In this one time frame, we had all of these things happening, including a powerful typhoon. And on top of all of this, just 9 days off of August, 8 or 9 days off of August, around a week out of this period, we also had a major earthquake. So what are the exact reasons and why did this happen? The primary reason is that Mars is, first of all, in an earthy sign. Mars entered an earthy sign now since the 16th of August 2023. And alongside a comet, a green comet called Nishimura. For those of you who have seen my videos, my earlier videos, we have discussed about the green comet, which appeared exactly a few days before the Turkish earthquake, which happened between Syria and Turkey and killed over 50,000 people. It appeared just a few days before that. And the same trend repeated here, which is why we as humans need to be more cognizant of what is happening around us. We need to be more conscious of it. We need to feel Mother Nature instead of just going about our business every other day. Especially this is for the meteorological scientists who are working on this in their own respective departments. I think we all need to be more open, and things like these comets are very important, and our sages have talked about them everywhere. They cannot be brushed off as pseudoscience because they have clear implications for lives of thousands of people. Whenever there is comet activity, it is followed by deaths of several people. The average mortality rate increases, and a significant natural disaster occurs in no time. And there is a possibility. The reason why I made this video today is that this is I've already spoken about the possibility of earthquakes in this time frame in my previous videos, but this is just to bring the subject back on the table and discuss exactly when we could have another natural disaster, when there could be another natural disaster, and why we all need to be more careful about this one. In case the death toll of the present natural disaster is less, in the sense, if it is around lesser than 5,000 or so, 5,000 or 10,000, I feel very sad while talking about these numbers, but if the death toll of the present natural disaster in Morocco is lesser than 5,000 or 10,000, then there is a strong possibility that there will be another one either between October and December 2023 or before the next lunar new year begins in 2024, April to May. So this is a very strong possibility and something I've reiterated, and so far almost all of the predictions in the previous video have come as per the astrological calculation. So even this one is most likely to happen. Since this particular earthquake has occurred during this specific time frame, that is between July and August of 2023. For more information, I would recommend that our viewers watch the video which you can see here. The title is The Next Natural Disaster. It was published in March, and it has the details of each and every date. I'm just expanding on that in this particular video. October to December of 2023 is a very difficult time frame, especially end of October and November, and even December for that matter. So the end part of October, the last few days of October, the last few days of November, and the last few days of December. Around these particular time frames, we have to be really careful. So early 2024 is also a candidate, and I'll also explain exactly when those particular issues, those particular natural disasters could occur around early 2024. So what was the other reason for this dangerous earthquake to occur? So the other reason was that Mars, having entered an earthy sign, which is Kanya Rashi or Virgo, casted an entire 100% aspect on on Rahu, which is also making a move. Very shortly, Rahu will make a major move, depending on the Ayanamsha which you use. Rahu will make a major move between it's Rashi Mesha or Aries and Meena, and this particular move is going to be a major event for the whole of the world, and there are going to be several impactful things happening after this happens, especially with the natural disasters. The earth is very sensitive to these movements of the grahas, and I have observed it in countless cases, and that is the basis for most of my predictions, including the very successful ones about the COVID-19 pandemic and even those about the Russia-Ukraine war. And whatever I have predicted till date is based on the theory that the earth and the people and the animals and every single organism, every single form of life on the earth is extremely sensitive to its surroundings, its environment. It is influenced by its environment, and the environment is massive. The environment that the earth is around, only a frog in a well would say that the earth isn't influenced by that which is around it. And only a frog in a well would say that there are only so and so forms of influence. There are thousands of different kinds of energies which we do not know and which cannot be measured, with our present form of equipment. Probably some of them have been identified by our ancient sages, and we must give credit to those and use it for the benefit of our society. And hence, I would like to round up and summarize what we've discussed. There is a strong possibility that another major disaster could occur if the present disaster has a lesser death rate, a lesser mortality number than, say, around 5,000 or say even 10,000 for that matter. So the possibility of another massive earthquake happening is quite high, or another natural disaster, but most likely it is going to be an earthquake between October and December 2023 and early 2024. For now, we have seen almost all the natural disasters falling in tandem with astrological cycles, and this is a very important subject which I would request all of our meteorological departments to investigate into further, because they can save a lot of lives and there is no harm in doing research. Research is always helpful. We can always keep our eyes open and our brain open, our minds open. Nothing is going to go wrong if we try that. So thank you. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Ramachandra, Jai Shri Lakshmi Narasimha.